The Irène Curie Fellowship Program is a way to attract more female faculty at our university. This means that a vacancy was opened for the first 6 months only for female. Moreover, females got €100,000 to set up their research after coming to work in our university. The program runs already 5 years, and we plan to run it another 5 years.
Well, I'm Esther Ventura Medina. I am a professor of innovation in STEM education at TUE, and I am also an Irène Curie Fellow.
Okay, my name is Diletta Giuntini. I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering here at TUE Eindhoven, and I am an Irène Curie Fellow.
This is really important for our university because bringing together people from different backgrounds, from different cultures, different educations, really strengthens a team. It provides more creativity, more resilience, more inspiration, and it's really an enforcement of everybody in the team.
Here we are in the light assembly room in the Matrix building in innovation space, where students working in challenge-based learning come to work together in here. One of the problems that we have sometimes is that we assume students know how to work in teams, but they not necessarily do. And my research focuses around how students learn in teams, and learning from that, how is it that we can design learning activities much better. Initially, I felt a bit conflicted about the idea of applying for the position because it didn't feel quite right, the fact that you get a special treatment for being a woman. But on the other hand, I also recognize the fact that the situation in academia with women in STEM is very difficult, and unless action is taken in the short term, nothing will change.
We have noticed that if we just let people select the best candidates for a position, they will select similar others. So if a university is full of male, they will find male as more appropriate for the positions.
So this is the multi-skill lab. This is the laboratory of our section in mechanical engineering, the mechanics of materials cluster. Here we do all sorts of analysis to look at our materials in the finest scales possible with the current state of the art. There are many women in this field. It's changing slowly but steadily. We're getting there. It depends a bit on the school, on the department, on the label of the department sometimes.
So we are not there yet. We don't have 30% in all faculties. But what we do see is that throughout these 5 years, the inflow of women and men is 50-50. So we are going in a good direction to reach our goals soon.
It's a process, I think. And I hope that us, slightly more senior people in the faculty body, are serving a tad, at least, as role models for the new generations. I think that's one of the goals of the Irène Curie programs.
So for me, it has been really a big success. I arrived 2 years ago, and since I've met a number of people, have been collaborating with others that are really give me good connections, and I hope that I retired here and see much successes on this space of the Irène Curie Fellowship.
I am an assistant professor now, and the typical path will be to grow as an associate professor and then a full professor here at TUE, combining all of the pillars that the job implies, which is research, education, impact, policy. I like the diversity of the faculty job, and I hope to keep doing it here at TUE.